Hey guys, what's up? And this is a different type of video. Now you may have saw last week I did a little bit of a unique video. I'm a weathercaster on Mondays for at University of Florida. I do the newscast and we have an A block, B block, C block. I'll explain more in future videos, but I'm gonna kind of give you a little bit of a behind the scenes eventually. I'm gonna probably do this once every 2 weeks. I'm not gonna bombard you with these types of videos, but let's just watch together and have a little bit of a video played together for you, and let's just see how I did. And well, they transitioned to me, and right now I'm pretty awkward. You see like that awkward smile, and they ask me like a certain question, like I know what the tease is already. First of all, I'm not lined up. I really need to get that fixed, because like with the camera I seem aligned, but when the actual video plays, I need to get used to that. I did that last week too. Yeah, and look at how awkward they wanted me to be, like energetic, and I just end up looking really awkward. But I'll improve that. I was just pretty tired at the moment.
That's me. That's
But
my name.
UF forecaster. It's interesting. But I think I did a really good job. It was kind of scripted. Now I'm pointing at the map. I obviously have the monitor beside me so I can see what's happening. The first one is pretty. I try to script it a decent amount because it's only like 45 seconds to a minute. I had 45 seconds here. And they, transition to both sides. I need to work on some hand motions sometimes. That's the thing I really need to work out. And sometimes describing the weather, like sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, there are gonna be storms here, and here. I sometimes say storms, and then there's showers and that sort of things. I should really get sorted out, but that's whatever. And now you can see I'm looking kind of over to the left. I'm looking over to the left because the girl who's like voice queuing me, I don't have an IFB in my ear, and she's basically gives me how much time I have left. Next week I'm going to have the actual IFB, so that's going to be unique. It's going to be a different challenge, but she's giving me hand cues, and she just doesn't do anything, and I'm like looking back and forth, and I'm not sure what I'm doing. So let's just move over. I have this already preset. Let's move over to the next clip. Yeah, that was kind of an awkward moment because she wasn't communicating with me. I'm like, do I keep on speaking about this weather? We did have a slide after that, just in case I run a little bit short, because Jeff wanted me to go a little bit faster today because last time I was a little bit slow. There was a problem with a lot of people that they go way too fast, but I was going slow because I'm a little more analytical when I do my things. I need to be a little bit more personable. Yeah, so I'm gonna be a little patient here. There we go. Now they're tossing to me about yeah, oh, this is the one. This is the one I don't really quite answer the question to.
Center to see what we can expect after the front passes. Anthony?
Yes, before the cold front, though, it's going to be warm and dry. And my three main.
Okay, so there we usually do wall. I'm at the desk and then I have to walk over to the wall. And I usually like organizing my things into so it makes sense for people to, because I'm on Mondays. I like working people through their work week. So I didn't create this, but they're what I'm worried about more is the presentation rather than the creation, because it would take me forever to create. Not forever, but it would take me a pretty long time to create everything. They don't trust me quite yet. But now I'm just working on presentation. So you can see me awkwardly kind of just move on to the screen. Should be coming soon. There I am.
And that will drop our temperatures. We'll get more into that later. But before the front tomorrow, we see some isolated showers possible, and temperatures will be in the.
Yeah, I think I do a really good job here in like just describing everything. I wanted to stress like the timing and impacts of this cold front that's coming into Florida tomorrow, actually, now, because it's a Wednesday. Well, today's Tuesday. Tomorrow's Wednesday.
Some may make their way south of the I-10 corridor. The main organized activity is expected Wednesday morning.
Yeah, I kind of lost my whole geography. I know all the counties like Alachua, Union, Bradford, Putnam, Clay, and all these Lafayette, Suwannee, Hamilton. I forgot this one's name. But, I know all the surrounding counties, but sometimes it's hard to describe, like, how to describe the whole line of storms, like, where they are. Like, they're just lining the, like, well, how do you describe that? I guess from coast to coast.
Bend and Nature Coast area. and some activity as far as rain is expected as we head into the afternoon hours on Wednesday as well. Wednesday, we don't see those impacts.
I think I do a good job of looking at the camera, but I still feel like my eyes are a little bit further down than what they should be. I want to look straight at the camera so it doesn't look like I'm looking at a monitor, because there is a monitor underneath the camera.
5 in Gainesville, 84 in Lake City. The main story Wednesday is rain, but the main story is Thursday. It's going to fuel.
And I really love how I start tying this all together with the muggy meter. See, mid 60s, 70s, and then it really does decrease around 55, 56. Look at that dramatic. That's really when the cold front arrives. And I had a little problem with the clicker there. They tell me just to drop the clicker, but my hands sometimes are really sweaty, and I'm not sure. And this is where I kind of mess up. I think I only have like 20 seconds left, but really have 30 at this point. And I wasn't sure how fast to go because I know I still have 2 slides left. So, people can basically infer what's going on here. I should have mentioned the chance on the west side a little bit more.
To Melissa, and then we're on to Nestor, Olga, and Pablo. I'm going to leave you off with their 6th day where we can...
Yeah, and at this point, I have like 20 seconds left, so I have to rush. I have to keep on going, and I stumble a little bit, so let's listen.
Of this cold front. Notice Tuesday I mentioned we see the warm and humid, the warm and dry conditions, and Wednesday and Thursday we.
So here I'm trying to work your way through your week, starting on Monday, Tuesday for the rest of your day, and I stumble a little bit, but I feel like I get through it quite well because I know I have a lot of time left, so I need to work out. And at this point I have 10 seconds, so I'm looking at Saturday and Sunday. I'm looking how it connects, but I think I did a good job overall.
Saturday into Sunday, we do rebound and we do see an increasing precipitation chances. But again, before that, we're expecting drier conditions. Back to you.
And then finally, if you scroll through the rest of it, it's Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It's funny because I should be doing sports soon. See, a little bit less awkward of a smile.
Another beautiful day here across north central Florida. UF campus is currently 88 degrees, feels like 93. And
I like how the temperature just dropped a little bit, if you noticed that. It went from 93 to 92, just like that.
Overnight hours, we're expecting to be fairly dry heading into tonight. Temperatures will...
Now, at this point, we have a minute for this newscast. We have a minute for this segment, and all of a sudden, she says 45:30, and all of a sudden she moves her hand like, I'm doing it right now off screen, but she's like, rap. So I'm looking at her right now. She's telling me to rap. I was confused for a second, and I still have my 6th day after this. So last week what happened was I just zoomed to my 6th day and had try to make a quick brief sentence about the next couple of days, or my last takeaway point. But here, she's saying rap, so I have nothing to do. But what I need to say back to you so they know, that's the key thing, because they have a certain amount of time. They need a certain amount of time to end the broadcast, and I'm the last segment. So yeah, I choke a little bit, but let's see how I do.
Your rain chances tomorrow are going to be fairly sparse, but ahead of that cold front, we're expecting rain chances to pick up. Notice by Wednesday morning, this line of storms makes its way through from the Big Bend area all the way to the Gainesville, Alachua area, and potentially some big Nature Coast areas may see some rain as well. Back to you.
And overall, I think I did a pretty good job. I mean, next week is definitely going to be a challenge with the IFB. Obviously, there's a challenge every single week. They say second week's the hardest, but I think I did a pretty good job. I just need obviously, there are things to improve on. It's only my 2nd week. I mean, I've been doing it for a while, but, it's only my 2nd week. I'm looking forward to improve. And, yeah, this is a little bit behind the scenes. I thought it'd be fun, but hope you guys enjoy. If you want to see more of these, let me know, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.